Let's go out again, shall we? Actually, let's go back to Atelier, back to Ryza's home, which is what it's telling me to do right now. Which I believe is here.
なんだ? 空間島が田舎なら俺の里はどうなっちまうんだ?
It's been very busy, you're right. I'm home.
Oh yeah?
Our prodigal daughter is finally back, and I just saw you outside a few moments ago. Calling your daughter prodigal is the nicest thing in the world. I can go to much detail. I've done things for people. Welcome home, Ryza. Do you have gifts and stories for us this time too? Many indeed. I worry you become reckless again. I'm fine, because I have my friends to rely on. While your friends on the island, I need to make sure to go around and say hello to everyone. That'd be so embarrassing. I'm interested in doing that too. Back to Atelier to do some more research. Into Blackstone. I don't know how to use this chart on the sky, but I did notice something interesting. The moment we move, the entire starry sky you can see here and here moved in a big circle. Playing around with a few things, but nothing works, so I'm pretty sure about it. So it's not exactly something activated by a power alchemy, is it? It's rather like the sky itself works as a map or a chart. How do you see another sky in a chart of another sky? I think it's the entirety of the starry sky. Looking at this, I think we have another idea where the stars are indicating. And the mode is just a hunch. I'll come up with something too, based on what you've told me. Perhaps one of these stars is... I think the stars in the sky moved because the coordinates of the gate have changed. It makes sense when you think about it. I wouldn't have noticed if it moved normally. I only noticed because it moved a long distance by teleportation. The stars were not as bright. It was difficult to make a detailed observation. Nevertheless, we are getting some results. But how many of these are artificial gates? A tenth? Half? 90%? Am I thinking about this the wrong way? Ampel, about the deranger we found at the back of that cavern. The power sent to those machines must have also come from a gate. The Clint Kingdom spent a lot of time and resources creating these gates. But the people of the Age of God were just keeping it open for a single piece of machine. I've been trying so hard to close these things while we just keep opening more holes. Sorry, Ryza. I know it's harder for you when we're trying to meddle you directly. No, it's not that. I need to get some air. Head near the hideout. Ampel, what are you doing here? Oh, you follow me out here. It's been a while since I had a chance to take in the sights. I guess even you get sentimental sometimes. What kind of person do you think I am? Ampel, may I say something impertinent? Go ahead. I'm not even going to try and stop it. You're not feeling down because the Koei universe has opened a lot of gates, are you? What if most of Starry Sky is an actual gate like the Dragon's Passage? That's what you're thinking, right? I think that's how I will put it. I misunderstood my own pettiness. In my head, I was just pretending to understand. I didn't think that once faced with the actual scope of the universe, I would just freeze up. I swore no human would teach me Owen and their world ever again. And yet the world keeps opening countless numbers of gates, regardless of my actions or intentions. What in the world was I doing? But for us, you and Leela were. I know how you feel. That's made me happy. But the journey also has its own purpose. As we get older, it's harder to change how our hearts feel, especially when you've committed your life to something. I've had vow become meaningless. An old friend who once drove me to challenge myself with all I had also failed. My life, which is long when I'm a normal person, is it not just wandering throughout time and vain? I'm starting to think that. Go to a boating district. I think I'll do that this way. One of the main things you learned in this game is ignore all the quests which pop everywhere, since if you do them, you'll never have time for anything else. Lent, you doing that again? Ryza, why'd you find me every time? It's just a terrible at hiding. You're hiding because I thought so. That's weird. I tried pushing things in the right direction before. I thought we all sorted out by now. As I thought. You wanted with old Dad to go to your apothecary. Thanks to you, he goes every day looking for a meaning behind that letter. I advised him to go to the apothecary, but I never thought he'd have found it by now. And Lent, you aware of it? No, it was just a... I get it. Not sure what to say, so it's hard for you to initiate a conversation. Otherwise, you wouldn't be peeking on him like this. I'm not worried. There's no reason to be. He's caused me in the whole thing with so much trouble. But you don't know what he's been like since he left the island. Well, that's true, I guess. Has he really changed so much? I don't know if it could change, but it seems he lost his thought, not even violent anymore. Not sure about that, but perhaps it's because you gave him your mother's letter. How to snap out of the rut is in. I won't get him away like my dad back then. You going to go tell him about the meaning behind it? Not anytime soon. Make him bring back loads of memories with Mum so he can find the answer himself. Tell Dad to face it, but maybe I was not ready to face it yet. Thanks, Ryza. Shopping, Claudia? Oh, hi, Ryza. Just a little. Are those art supplies? That's right, just basic stuff. We don't do very often, but I don't sell well in the village. Traveling merchant bought them in, so I thought I'd give them a shot. Did you draw, Miss Claudia? Oh yeah, I've been brushing up a bit. As an artist, it makes me happy to see one take an interest in art. It's just a hobby. I'm only playing around. Say, Claudia, show us what you've drawn. I don't have much completed yet, so haven't you got anything I can show you? Yeah, you can't show your naked pictures of Ryza. Head back to the atelier. Uncle? What's up? Is your long life a result of alchemy? Lena mentioned it once before. Straight to the point, shall we? Actually, you're not really that interested in why you live longer. I think the longer you live, the more fun you might have. You might feel a little hazy and unsure yourself, but I'm sure you're heading in the right direction. There's a lot of research about alchemy and there are hardships, but you're able to meet Leela, right? And you guys too. Never mind, continue. Knowing there's such a thing as just wandering. At least I don't think so. Oh, that's just my opinion. You're the exact opposite of those cooped up in the castle. I don't care how I lived. I just want to know why I lived a lot together. Let me tell you about the old days. Leela, stop saying God and come in to listen. So you knew. Only because we've known each other so long. About 100 years ago, my mother, who raised me to her own, told me just before she passed away, I have cast a secret spell on you so you may transcend time and space with ease. Are you saying your mother was a great alchemist who discovered the secret of longevity? She died of illness herself, but I suppose so. I grew up unable to figure out what my mother's last words meant. I came to understand her words only after living so long. That's why I became interested in alchemy. Perhaps it was inherited from my mother, but I had a knack for it, so I studied in various places and practiced for a long time. Eventually called to a royal court. From there, as I told you before, can I understand the acts of evil committed by alchemists? Perhaps I feel that way because my very being is rooted in alchemy. If alchemy has caused me so much suffering for generations, I want to fix my own hands. It is my duty as one of those whose life is extended by alchemy. But my approach was misguided. The reality was so overwhelming that my petty speculations were swept away. You're absolutely right. I was hazy and unsure of myself. The situation is exactly one could fly through your dreams. Fly through your dreams? My mother used to say, no, sing it. Its meaning is hopeful, I think, but it's been so long that I've forgotten. Umple, your tongue is too loose around your apprentice. I thought she'd give me some kind of lecture, but I think she wanted you to reveal your secret first, not to your apprentice. You're 52 years young to be cheeky. I'm sorry.
紹介もこの島が現れてから交易に影響が出てるの。なんとかしなくちゃ。随分と立派になったものだな、ライザ。皮肉にしか聞こえないんだけど。いや、半分本音だ。頼みたいことがある。向こうで話せないか。すまないな、ライザ。
Sorry to bother you, Ryza. No, it's totally fine. I have a synthesis request of you. What is it? This is it. The drawing's a bit of a mess, but I think you can figure it out. Let me see. Once you're done, I'll call Umpel to a hideout. Please bring it there. I get you want to make it, but what is it? A toy pretty well known amongst the Yoran. Just do. Please make sure you don't tell Umpel about this. Leela, this drawing is terrible. You really are impertinent, aren't you? A dancing bird pinwheel, apparently.